Good morning, after evening. Oh, hello. Right. So, have I got it already? Why do I always end up starting off every stream with a forced yawn? Like, seriously, why do I do that? I must completely derailed my train of thought already. Granted, that's not exactly hard to do. Stretchy stretch. If I'm a doodle. Second and sin. This is a game sin. And yeah, we're playing Pokemon Violet. Sort of. Let me explain. Back when I first started streaming, back when I was still a facecam streamer, I did a playthrough of Pokemon Violet, but ended up doing the DLC and that after I became a PNG tuber. And when I became a PNG tuber, I privated all the stuff from like back from when I was doing facecam streaming, and yeah, so I just had the VODs of the DLC just rocking around without the VOD of a main playthrough. So I decided to after a lot of deliberation and a bit of a push from a moot of mine on the Twitters, and just decided to waiver all the VODs and just do a complete fresh playthrough. And so yeah, that's what we're doing. So yeah. Yeah. And one thing I'm used about whilst I think late last week or whatever, when I was putting it on the schedule, I think like using about finding Pokemon that looks like other VTubers and fan mascots and that, and naming the Pokemon after them, sort of thing, or grabbing Pokemon that I personally associate with particular content creators and that, because way back when I did used to watch quite a few YouTube videos from content creators in the Pokemon community and such. Oh yeah, it's my weird little way of honouring not just the VTuber crowd, but the Pokemon content creator community as well, in my own weird little, not really important way. Such. Fucking hell. Well, that's cute. Light blue of gold. Should I make my character at least look somewhat like me, or should I just go, fuck it? Actually, no, that I could actually scarily accurate. So we're going with that. Do I have a Ash? The hell's ash green? That's a shade I never heard of. Ash white. For when you want to be the very best, like no one ever was. I'm just gonna go white, cause those fun facts. Well, our character's technically meant to be white, but due to the way I shade, well, I do color tones and that, I just ended up very light grey, which honestly I kind of just embraced. But for characters in games and shit, I do just go white. White hair. Hang on, wrong. God, this. I'm not gonna lie. The initial character creation is a little bit confusing to navigate, with B going like confirming it and A for actually choosing it. It's fucking weird. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Now, this is the thing about game. Like, in Pokemon, your character's usually school age, right? Well, school age, right? Yet, this is the first sort of game where, like, your character actively goes to school. Well, kinda. Oh look, Pokemon Arceus reference. In the future, while spamming with it's time for you to dive into the world of Pokemon. I gotta admit, despite some of the issues the game is, or game has, it is a pretty game. Like, I just wish most of the actual environment in Paldea wasn't just grassland. But, yeah. I don't remember what that one's called. I think it's For Me or something. But I now can't think of that name without thinking of Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus. We humans cause this Pokemon as both help one another to live and thrive. Helps you learn even more about these precious partners. In our halls, people from all regions gather and study together. That's a knackly. Pokemon trainers? I have to beat the crap out of other Pokemon with their Pokemon. It's Magius, Rockruff, Pikachu, Magnemite, Hatterene. I am a huge Pokemon nerd. Or I know a fuck ton about Pokemon, so So I'll probably like give synopsis of like what I know about particular Pokemon whenever we encounter particular Pokemon in battle. Because like I said before, this isn't the first time I played for it. Well, streamed a playthrough for it. But I don't know, I just fancy doing it again because I do generally really like this game. Oh yeah. Rockabillys. And this is our house. Well, new house. Apparently, like, our character moves here from somewhere else. I think a lot of the theory is that our character moves and their mother moves here from thank you Lipos at the Potter sounds a lot. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm not always great with names. Oh yeah, you can do the spin thing, like Hidden Sword and Shield. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh no, the theory is that our character moved to Paldea from Galar. That's why there's a skull that that's why your mum owns a skull that. Which was introduced in Sword and Shield. And by extension is native to, well, mainly to Galar. Yeah, I know. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said I was a nerd when it comes to Pokemon. Wait here a little longer. Hey. Get the door! Where's the door? Why did AFCF just pop into my head just now? Where's my wife? Oh, there's my wife. Where's my keys? There's my keys. Alright, I'm off to work. Where's the door? You are Miss Cyber Phoenix, yes. On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for late arrival. I am Mr. Clavel. Yeah, quite the director this guy is. Or actually, quite a few reasons. If I'm completely honest. Towards the entire academy, including any failures on its part. Yeah, he takes that bit very seriously. So here at last are your own documents that you should have already been delivered to you. Yeah, you'll be seeing this from the perspective of someone who's played through the entirety of a game before, so... I may make sly little foreshadowing jokes here and there. And again, I kinda did for the original playthrough too. A cup of tea. Yep, she's definitely from... Yep, we're definitely from Galar. She's offering, guest tea. Like... That is a very... British thing, I guess. I should know I am fucking British. Hence why I swear a lot. Then again, I just swear a lot anyway. Like... Oh yeah, the camera in this game is not actually fixed. Well, for the most part, there are still some instances where it will be, where the camera does end up still being fixed. Thank you, Wolf Guys, for subscribing to the YouTubes. Adventure Guide, yada yada, we know this shit. Or can guess how half the shit works. But yeah. First day. Quite well. I live. Ah, okay, I remember this bit. Yeah, I remember this bit quite a bit. Alright then, dear Pokemon, time to come out your Pokeballs. Yeah, they... like... Have his partner... Theo, Grasscat... Ukoko, Firecroc... I actually used that, during the previous playthrough. Actually served me pretty well, like... It is... honestly... I don't think any of the starters are a particularly bad choice. Bigatito's final evo is apparently busted as all fuck. Ukoko has a really... well, final form gets a really damn cool signature. And is a fire ghost and turns into a fire ghost type. While Sprigatito evolves into grass dark type. And Quaxley evolves into a water fighting type. Yeah, like, you have some stellar fucking type combos with at the end of these guys' evo lines. Quaxley, the Duckling Pokemon. But I already have my heart set on one of them for this go round, and it's partially due to one of my MLs for this playthrough. Find Pokemon that look like VTuber fan mascots, or I attribute to particular content creators. The VTuber fan mascot part kind of correlates to what starter we're getting. Oh, you're on. Rotom phone. Latest model smartphone. Pokemon Corona lives in it and can be used to run all sorts of handy apps. Remember when you could only get one Rotom back in Gen 4? Now they're just like downgraded from like pseudo mythical to just everywhere. Oh, because I suppose if you think about it, this is technically the third gen where we have a Rotom powered device. Because first you had the Rotom Dex in the 7th gen games, then it was the Rotom phone in the both the Gen 8 games and this game, the Gen 9 games. Oh yeah, you can't sprint, so at the moment, so yeah. Now, as soon as I fucking say that, you can start sprinting. Of course. What is it with me and my damn timing? I jinxed myself way too much. And that only even gets me started on my gacha pull luck. Also the Bear Bears disappeared. look, here's the console from the intro. I was waiting for the time attempts to talk. Also, wolf guy, you can call me chicken. Well, thank you for the follow and the subscribe on both the Twitch and the YouTube. I will expect to see you here quite soon. Yeah, I'll kind of just skim read the dialogue. Welcome. Why, thank you. Yeah, I'll just do kind of skim. Watch. So you're the kid who moved in up the road. Dying to find out more about you. I mean, no one knew it was sad not to talk. Where are you those emotes from anyway? Because I know with Twitch you can use emotes from one streamer in another streamer's chat. But I do know some people like have rules against that. If I'm honest. I don't know. Just something I just randomly got reminded about seeing you use those emotes. President of a student council and a champion rank trainer in her own right. Oh yeah, this is something pretty cool. Paldea does. Okay. Yeah, I also forget which has animated emails too. But yeah. This is something that Paldea does different to other Pokemon regions. They don't just have, how was your day? Pretty good actually. Did stuff, killed, had a visit from one of my sisters. It's all good. Yeah, this is one thing Paldea does differently than other regions. They don't only have one Pokemon champion, they have an entire rank of trainer called champion rank. So yeah, I always thought that was a pretty interesting thing they did. Like, it's not like they haven't been experimenting with how the universe depicts that sort of thing, like how in Sun and Moon, the Pokemon League there was literally the first time it was done in Alola. And with Galar, it's like this massive big event that you need to get sponsored for in order to partake in it. Kinda like, well, since Galar is literally based off the UK, it is pretty much like football. Like how it is like one of the massive things over here. Ironically, I'm not actually too into football myself, which is weird because I'm actually named after a quite legendary football manager. Oh, da-da-da. Oh yes. Right. I know exactly which one of these I'm going for. Waxley. Like I said, part of the reason... Well, My starter choice was partly informed by my one of my MOs for this playthrough, and that is finding Pokemon that resemble VTuber fan mascots or I attribute to particular content creators. Yeah, the Jojo Duck. But its Pompadour also kind of looks like a beret, and it looks like a bird. Yeah. This is our first Pokemon that I think resembles a VTuber mascot. Keep quiet by most streams can put out any fire, you'll see. And yeah, I'm serious about this whole shtick or find Pokemon that I attribute to particular content creators or look like VTuber mascots. And this one looks like a, well, between its hair, well, its quote unquote hair also kind of looking like a beret, and it being a duck, looks like an admirer to me. For my first playthrough, I picked the cat. Oh yeah, for my first proper playthrough, I ended up picking Frey Coco. That actually served me quite well. Oh yeah, we now have our first VTuber named Pokemon. Named after, oh, looking like the Sarvat looks like an admirer, named after one Miss Aya Amare of Digisanji and 6th Wave Luna. Ironically, Myoshi is also in that particular wave. But yeah, unfortunately, it is a male Quaxley. Yeah. But I checked, Miss Amare was a female angelic maiden. Sorta. If I can, it's either VTubers or, well, Pokemon that look like VTuber mascots and that sort of thing, or Pokemon I attribute to particular content creators. Because there are some I too sort of attribute to particular content creators. Hey Twitch chat, what's up? Hey, chill dude. Huh. I think it was the first time I've had someone in both Twitch chat and YouTube chat at the same time. I don't know how Pokemon folks. No, I kind of see Nimona in a different light after watching a like character essay video on her. Battle beach. I found a battle in. Yeah, Nimona has like fucking Goku levels of battle drive. So on YouTube I have great emo on Twitch. Fair enough. Fair enough. Pokemon train as long as I have Pokemon about. I know what happens if you put a Fuecoco on an island. They burn it down? Like, they are a fire type. Run, Wong, Sneeze, and coconut. I just saw that. God damn it. That's like taku grade of pun. Uh, uh, that one's bad. I love it. Another thing of puns that, like, there are a few people I sort of think of. First one is Ina from Hololive, because she does have a pun streak. And the other one being a indie VTuber I know, a Takuraku. He... Well... He is very, he likes a good pun, he does. Whoa, what was that camera, bullshittery? That was weird. Look at you, winning first battle ever, you got even more potential than I thought. You have a Pokemon Sword nearly 100% completed. Huh. Fair enough. Wolf Guy, calm down on the emotes a little bit, okay? I'm not... Okay. Like... I'm still not quite used to emotes too much yet. Or at least emotes showing up in my stream chat. Anna. I guess even though I've been doing streaming and that for like over a year now, I still think I'm quite new to a lot of things. Anna. I suppose that's the difference between, like, an indie or a corpo. Like, indies, you start off small. Whereas corpos, you'll have that, bigger thing to, from the get-go. That bigger following from the get-go, I'm at. And that a lot of corpos probably have prior streaming experience. Most likely. Because I know that they, some of them do ask for prior streaming experience so that you can get to grips with things easier. Well, quicker. I don't know the 100% of it. Hey, oh no. Page we live in now? Because you can't find the one for me. New Pokemon never does. I've gone into full skim reading mode. I hope you both work hard towards the goal of completing your own Pokedexes. Now, owners still have a few matters to discuss with parents. Yeah. Academy, come with me. Press minus button to open the Pokedex. Actually, I want to check IS summary real quick. What did we get? Hmm. Yeah, might need to change that nature at some point, actually, because... That's not a great one for this particular Pokemon, because... From what I know, it ends up becoming a bit more of a physical attacker in the end, rather than a special attacker. So yeah, something like an adamant nature would be better for it. Because that increases attack growth but decreases special attack growth. Yeah. I actually know how people sort of want to build certain Pokemon and that sort of thing. And yeah, other things like that. And then we'll take new school. Me, so almost make friend. You gotta feed me. What about wonderful teachers looking after you? Da, 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 da. Words, words, words. Words. Da, 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 da. A fucking sandwich. Mm-hmm. Revised the pause good. Da, 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 da. Heck, just know your bed is always ready for you. I da, da, da. Take care on way to school. That's so nice. Why is a good teacher? Yeah, yeah, I do kind of well, teach you the important stuff like from the get-go, I guess. Or pretty quickly on. Path. Spiders, pigs and herbs. Now if into the town you're gonna see wild Pokemon about. Battle, but you got quite too far. Yeah, this is something that it is actually I do need a pee real quick, so I'll be right back in a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah. Pokemon catching tutorial. Good old Pokeball. Tons. Names 5 Pokeballs. As about normal, I give you like 5 to 10 Pokeballs to begin with, and then be like, oh yeah, here's a Pokemon sub. Convenient there for you to fight. And unlike other Pokemon games where it would be like the tutorial NPC actually doing it, doing a demonstration and then you do it. Yeah, but I just go, yeah, this is how you do it. Which actually brings me to one of the things I do like about Scarlet and Violet. And they sped things up with this game. Like, battles don't take half an hour to do. Anywho, the chunk. Yeah, I can't think of any VTubers off my top of my head that sort of would fit, so yeah. Like, not all the Pokemon I catch are gonna be like, oh, actually have a name or something like that, and I'm not gonna be catching absolutely everything. So, yeah. I'll Pokemon catch some of them. But however, you can see our school from the top. Pokemon you see running around in tall grass, caves, and elsewhere are wild Pokemon. When you run into Pokemon battle again, yeah, so this game is, well, is similar to Legends Arceus in that it does away with random encounters. None of the Pokemon here actually strike my fancy, if I'm completely honest. And in terms of, well, you got Hoppip, Fletching, Lechonk, and whatever the spider thing's called. Yeah. If you didn't choose Voidcoco as your fight, as your starter, Fletchling's not a bad choice, cause once it evolves into Fletchinder, it becomes it goes from normal flying to fire flying, which is quite a potent little combo apparently. But yeah. If I should catch any. Oh yeah, there are scatterbugs here too. There's a... Actually, what is this thing called? I'm catching this just to know what the fuck it's called. Paw Me. Oh my god, it's called Paw Me. Yeah, I'm gonna catch one. And it just happens to be female as well. Like I said, whilst, I'm primarily gonna try to call them after VTubers and such. If I figure out a different name for them, I will, well, I might go for it. And since I mistakenly called it Pomni earlier, yeah, this going called Pomni. And honestly, you can actually evolve a poor me into its final form pretty fucking early. Like, for two reasons. One, I think it evolved, it does its first evolution at like level 20-ish. And two, its second evo doesn't have a level requirement and is instead a something you do requirement. As in, you don't need evo stones, you don't need particular moves or anything of that nature, you just need to run around, have it run around with a specific mechanic, whilst engaging in a specific mechanic. Oh look, a plot device. Yeah, whoa, what was that? Oh. Where the fuck am I, Gore? No, it's not Goron. There's some kind of, I was like, hey, hey, but watch yourself. Yeah, so you ain't kidding when they say that the Rotom phones can save you from, well, drops. Yeah, those little guys are strong enough to carry a fucking human child. Like, that's actually seriously impressive. So we go up to the dangerous cliff anyway. Cause... Oh look, Houndours. See, I actually really like, Houndoom's design. His stats, not so much. It's one of those Pokemon that has a cool design, but its stats, aren't the best. Anywho. No bacon. I mean, I can hazard a guess why I'm smelling bacon, but, and no, it's not cause I have a lot of junk in the party. Currently. Give it something to help perk up. Sandwich. Sandwich. Sandwiches make a lot of things better. Nom nom. Nom nom nom. Sandwich. Yeah, this guy gonna end up having a sandwich obsession bigger, worse than the heavy from TF2. Yeah, see how smooth that cutscene transition was? Like, shit, that was smooth. Oh look, it's the box legendary. Yeah, this is why I went for Violet instead of Scarlet. Because, the box legendary is a hell of a lot cooler. And also, certain Pokemon, well, the exclusive Pokemon sing to me a bit more. Including an evolution of a Pokemon I want to get. Which I can't see us actually getting this episode, well, this episode, stream. Just cause, honestly, the opening section before you're let loose on the world, in its entirety in Scarlet and Violet is actually rather lengthy. Like, I would say we're talking the sort of length that Tears of the Kingdom sort of opening segment is. Which, yeah, is usually about a me stream's worth. If I'm honest. Oh yeah, and one thing to note about thing pickups. The ones that look like normal Pokeballs are normal sort of items, like held items and that sort of thing. Oh yeah, you can get sort of other Pokemon here. Unfortunately, there is no mole VTuber, so... yeah. Fucking course. But yeah. There really isn't... yeah, there really isn't a mole, VTuber. Huh. What the fuck was that throw? Okay, well, that just completely defied the laws of physics. And... any sort of logic. I'm just gonna call it Diggy Dig. I couldn't think of a better name. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys. Honestly, remind me to come back here and get one. Get a Houndle at some point, cause... yeah, there was a VTuber I can name it after. A indie one, to be precise. Yeah. Just be aware that... well... not every Pokemon's going to be named after a VTuber content creator. And... well, it might not be one I even really watch. I just know about. Which is actually quite a lot, because I don't really watch that many people. Like... oh yeah. Yeah, this is one of those unwinnable fight type deals. Yeah. Mine was just like, if I fucking have to, fine, you save me with a sandwich. I suppose I should defend you from these twats. Cause am I gonna fuck them up? Yeah, how like that, you little shits? Yeah, I'm now giving him a ride on a fucking accent, and nobody can stop me. Yeah, here's your fucking bitch. Bitch, I'm a fucking box legendary. I could probably survive more than this. If I really... Oh, son of a bitch. Well, I spoke too soon there, didn't I? I used up all your powers. No shit, lassie. This Pokemon anyways, look at Cyclops. I've never seen one up, like close before. The fuck is a Cyclops? Look at these. Do I fucking look okay? Yep. Rhydon's now Scottish. Oh, seriously, have you back in One Piece? What about me? I'm not in fucking One Piece. I don't see any pirates. You know, Babel down there will see something. No, it bloody wasn't. Your fellow posting handy. Wee, you chick. Oh, she says wee. Cheeky bitch. I have a hole in my sleeve. Oh, one. Whiffed. Yeah, so in this game, TMs go back to being single use rather than infinite use. However, you can get more of them, but you have to grind a little bit. Oh yeah, one thing to note is that this game does have XP, well, party-wide XP on, so yeah. Just bear that one in mind. I kind of would like to get to the bit where the game just sort of gives you free reign. I'm at. And then there's this asshole. Oh, you don't want to bring up his parents, lassie. It's not a fucking good idea. You don't want to press the repressed father issues button. I nearly fucking died, it's Jiki-san. Yeah, I am committing to the Miraidon, the Scottish Miraidon bit way too much. Please send help. Life is almost as its true form. I don't expect. Can't go to the lab, it's locked. Locked to you. I'm a fucking 4-foot tall fucking legendary lizard thingy. No, that was luck to me. There you go to the academy. Special. You don't have enough gym badges to control me, lass. Up to how about test your worthiness? Yep. Go get her. Ah, I forgot how good his fucking theme is. Oh, damn. And again, I remember the music in this game being actually rather good. I'm not gonna lie, Arven's theme actually gives me like some serious Gen 5 vibes. I don't know why. But I'm not complaining. One thing to know about me is that I have quite a fondness for Gen 5 games. Like, well, I do kind of put Violet on the same sort of pillar as Black and White and Black and White 2, which, yeah, kind of says something about this game if I'm putting it on the same level as my other, well, my previously only main favorite generation Pokemon. And such. Anyway, that thing's your problem. Yeah, pull the mysterious box legendary off on the random kid you just met, why don't ya? Anywho, yeah. So, yeah, I kind of want to try and get to the point where they literally go, alright then, go nuts, and you get let loose on the world. Got to climb last house, da da da. But yeah. There is one Pokemon I do want to catch before getting over to the academy, and that is like a regional form. Why? Cause honestly, that regional form is actually really good for the early game here. And the regional form I'm talking about is Paldea and Wooper. Cause it's a poison ground type. Like, how do I put it? I would say... for a lot of the early game stuff, well, gyms and other shit, it's really damn useful. Especially against the third gym we're going to be doing. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this shit in, level order. I don't know, makes life more interesting that way. That is another Scatterbug. Oh yeah, with, Pokemon trainers now, they'll have a little speech bubble over their head, and you actually need to talk to them to initiate the battle. Means we got a battle. Yeah, it's not a on-site thing anymore. Oh, Torilla. Was that meant to be like a combination, like wordplay on? I don't know. Well, it is a early game, bug type, so of course it's gonna have string shot. It's kind of a given. Like, even the scatterbugs, we also see round about here. I think they also get string shot. They, oh yeah, you can get Psyduck, Azumarill, Blazel. I forgot about that one. What other? No, that's a tutor. I thought that was something else for a second. Anywho, this is a little goober we wanna fine. Nope, this one does not have water absorb. Yeah, that's a Paldea and Wooper. Oh. You are a rare sight around here. That is a Rolls. It's male too. So if we want, we can actually evolve that into a Gallade at some point. Because, Gen 4 introduced gender-specific evolutions. And it also had a lot of evolutions for... Well, added a lot of evolutions for, Pokemon from Gen 1, 2, and 3. And one of the ones they introduced was for the Ralts line and with Gallade. God, what do I want to call this thing? No, I'm legit thinking. Does Gallade look Ronin enough for that? Okay. Like I said, I do want one of these guys. Ideally, I would like one with, Water Absorb? Because, well, it's one of those Pokemon that really benefits from that ability. Oh yeah, Pokemon have abilities. Like, the Ralts had Trace, which, mimics the other Pokemon's ability. And... Let's see. Trying to think if there's any ones that are sort of... And any VTuber fan mascots that are like an axolotl. Actually, let me have a quick look. If I am correct, then okay. make them multiple colors, so yeah. Right, so welcome to the team, UQ Wilson, because his fan mascot, the Wilson is our axolotl, which Hooper is based off of. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a stretch in terms of like color, but I didn't want I to be the only VTuber named Pokemon I come up with this stream. So yeah. This is Pokemon Center. Yeah, they changed how Pokemon Centers are. They're not sort of buildings, they're like these little huts. And they're all over the place. And also, they're technically also fast travel points as well. And, well, much like how Pokemon Centers are nowadays, the Pokemon is combined into it. And the technical machine. Technical machine. Yeah, that's hard to say quickly. You use it to make your technical machines. This is why I said earlier, don't worry about... Well, this is why I said about earlier, there was a way to get technical TMs in this game. Outside of collecting them. It's a ticket to make TS, what you use to teach moves to your Pokemon. When you pay a LP and supply the machine with materials that Pokemon drop. LP comes in handy, both machines and the stores. Yeah, the moment was kinda loaded. I mean, makes sense. Raising Pokemon, like, competitively is not cheap in this game. Student Circle. You can actually use it to have other people run around the game with you. How do I adventure get? Are you ready? Then let's go. Yeah, that's a sly let's go joke. It helps you send you lead Pokemon out with the R button. Pokemon that's walking with you, go pick up Iron Slide around or go battle and stuff like that. Yeah, so you know how I was saying that you can get Pawmi to its final evolution pretty fucking quickly? This is how. Like, the first evo will be via level up. Its second evo, you need to run around a certain amount of have the Pawmo, I think its evolved form is called, run around in Let's Go mode for a certain amount of steps. And yeah. It's a pretty fucking useful, honestly, it's one of those things that you're gonna find useful from the get-go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Are there any females in that group? As example of another Pokemon who has a gender-specific Evo. female Combies evolve into Vesequens. Now think about it, there are a lot of Pokemon that do have specific evos. Yes! I did get one with Water Absorb on it. Water Absorb. If hit by a water type move, the Pokemon has its HP restored instead of taking damage. And Paldea and Wooper, being a ground type, is weak to water, so it does actually negate an entire thing. I think I can just get away with just using Pound on it. Yeah, we don't really have any moves of note. That's an annoying move. Oh yeah, remind me too on Aya, change what nature she has to literally anything that doesn't reduce physical attack. Oh shit, you can get Oricorios that early. I'm sorry, I have to catch one of these. And it's female too. Right. So, this is a Pachirisu. It's basically the Pikachu clone, of the 4th gen games. And is actually, like, someone actually won a, well, competitive tournament using one of these things. Well, I do know of a squirrel VTuber, so welcome to the party, Risu. So, as much as I want to put him a party, yeah, it ain't that great of a Pokemon, like, and Polmot, well, once you get a Polmot, I can kind of wreck the early game a bit for you, as in they're pretty good. Oh yeah, been having some nice battles. Oh then, Pogny Rep, if you can do it. There's a lovely prize with your name on it. Yeah, this is another thing they do. Like, cause you don't have to, well, pose the fact that you initiate the fight rather than the other trainer forcing it upon you, like in previous games. Yeah, but you gotta have some incentive for you to actually do it. But, yeah, I don't want to right this second. So that'll probably be something we rock back round to just quickly next stream or something, or probably I'll do in my own time or something. Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to survive. It. Yeah. So, Mesa Goza. Biggest city in Paldea, where your school is, yada yada. And yeah, it is the big city where, well, that kind of serves as a central hub. Oh, yes and no in that regard, if I'm honest. Did you battle some giants hill, but your Pokemon are getting stronger? Show me how to land in a battle. Real thing, I'm probably underleveled for this anyway. Like, you probably should battle the 4 trainers that guy wants you to beat the crap out of, if I'm honest, before facing the Mona, cause I know 2 Pokemon this time. Yeah, the early game ain't much trouble. Well, in the early game. Anywho, I'm actually going to switch to Wilson here. Despite the fact that he's probably going to be on a level for this. And, there's a reason for that. Though I didn't tell you what this game's main gimmick is. I've been pulling up my ace in a hole. Yeah, she uses gets carried away and uses the mechanic, the game's central gimmick, before you've even had the tutorial on it. This is terrestrialization. It gives the move of Pokemon's Terra type more power. And it turns the Pokemon into that Terra type. Like for instance, Pawmi, is an electric type, and its Terra type is electric. So it'll still stay an electric type, but if it had normal for its Terra type, when it terrestrializes, it'll become a normal type. And this is why I bring Paldea and Rupa to this particular fight. Yeah. It does trivialize this entire bit. But, yeah. And it'll boost the moves, of the particular Terra type. And that. And I think it's like a 1.5 times multiplayer, which is stronger than the usual same type attack bonus of 1.25. Also, even if you do terrestrialize, you'll still retain your stab bonuses from when you're not terrestrialize. That one. Like, going back to if the Pawmi had normal Terra type, even when it terrestrializes, its electric type moves will still get that same type of attack bonus. Or stab. Yeah, they literally give you fucking revives at the get-go. Like, it's kinda ridiculous. But then again, like, modern Pokemon games aren't exactly hard. Like, it's one of those, they definitely clued onto the fact that, well, a lot of the people that would be playing it are younger kids. And for the adults that want to get into the competitive side of it, if anything, it just makes it easier for them to get into the competitive side of it. Like, get through the story and that, and get to team building. And that. Well, it's not to say that this game doesn't have any challenge. Hell, I think it was outside of maybe Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, this game does ramp up in difficulty a little bit over the course of things. Dude. I don't know, it's Pokemon Toad. Nothing for... God. Don't talk to me about fucking stairs. Like... Secondary school. Stairs. College. Actually, college wasn't that bad for it. Like... all my classes were on the... were on the ground floor and that. Uni. Lots of stairs. Like, seriously, that building had a fucking lot of stairs. Specifically the bit I had to go into for my tutorials and other shit. Look, little Combi. I am conversing with a Combi. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, they were just gossiping about what happened in the hive the other day. Probably not much. Oh, more story crappery. Yeah. This is how they introduce us to the, quote-unquote evil team. Honestly, at least they're not Team Yell. Like... I don't know what they were trying to do there. Were they trying to sort of make a bit of an allegory about toxic randomism? Because honestly, if you think about it that way, that they make a lot of sense as a evil team. They're not really evil, they're just pains in the asses because they go over the top with their support to where they make a nuisance of themselves and that. And yeah, and it makes sense in the context of like the whole football written as thing Sword and Shield had, so that kind of makes sense. Huh. Why am I thinking this hard about fucking Team Yell? Probably the worst evil team in existence. Or quote-unquote evil team in existence. Yep. Right time. Yeah, this is Team Star, the quote-unquote evil team of this game. I say quote-unquote cause, yeah. Strudel. Normal poison type. Its evil actually looks pretty damn cool. I will admit. Yeah, poison normal type. Well, poison normal isn't the greatest typing. Like, yeah, all counter fire types feel well, but yeah, the typing ain't really anything to really write home about. Yeah. So yeah, now we can terrestrialize. And it's almost like Nimona doesn't see these ones as a threat, almost, and just wants you to test something out. Use this opportunity to test out the Terror Orb, almost like how a player would act. Yeah, the character study on Nimona I remember watching ages ago was sort of saying that she was like, she's meant to be a sort of allegory for the player, or like a Pokemon veteran, if you will. Someone who's been playing these games for ages. Probably because they knew that some of the people, or a fair chunk of the people that would be playing this game are people who had been playing this game. Oh yeah, yeah, with terrestrializing, you after you've terrestrialized, you need to go heal out a Pokemon Center to refresh it, recharge it. But yeah, the cool thing about terrestrialization, like, and the reason why I actually think this is probably the best gimmick mechanic they've come up with, is the fucking, like, fact that any Pokemon can get any Terra type. Like, and the fact that it changes the typing completely. You could use that for offense. So, like, if you have a coverage move, you could have Pokemon Terra into that typing to power up that coverage move and pull a bit of an Uno reverse on someone trying to put squeeze on you with type advantage. I love how they pan the camera up before giving you control again, sort of like. But yeah, I kind of want to get to the point where they do just give you free reign of things before we finish up. Ironically, I think that's what I did during the first playthrough. Got to that point and then just thought about, well, and then ended the stream with that. But yeah, dialogue. Lots of dialogue. Now we're just in the fucking dialogue segment. With the 5 frame per second of the children. Like, seriously. But yeah, one thing to note. This academy's weird, it's sort of like, well, all parts of full-time education rolled into one? Like, they're literally pensioners, well, literally, middle-aged people, also students here. Yeah. It's kinda weird. I don't know if there are actually places like that in real life. I don't know many people that use the term ragamuffin. We went to school. Yeah, this is the talky part of it. Opening. Yeah. Again, this is why I liken it to Tears of a Kingdom, because Tears of a Kingdom does take about 2 hours to get going. Before you really let loose on Hyrule. Same thing here. Takes about 2 hours to get through the prologue stuff. And that's without, stopping to read all the dialogue properly. Oh yeah, she's like Gita, basically the champion. Pro tier battlers. Yeah, that's the sort of reasoning for you literally being let off a, well, let loose on Paldea. Oh yeah, this isn't... Yeah, just in case you don't know where to go, they do highlight what where everything, all the important shit you need to do is. I think that's one thing I do like about this game. Getting to champion part, it's just one part of this game. Like, only one of the objectives you have. Yeah, if you go the other option, it's just like, dude, why are you jumping conclusions before you've even heard what it is? Yeah, very suspicious. And Area Zero, remember that name. That shit comes important later. Yeah, this is essentially just setting up all your plot stuff. Yeah. This is the second of the three. Path of Legends. VTuber Path of Legends, and there's another one. Right. Oh look, that kid's got a Zora. And our thing gets hacked. Don't follow my da. There's full summons. Operation Starfall. Yeah, it seems like the director has a bit of an interest in Team Star as well. I'm not gonna lie, this place's library partially reminds me of the one I did have at uni. Like, it was quite a big sort of place. well, it was a very tall one, and I think like first three, like not the ground floor, but the first, second, and third floor was all library and that. Whereas fourth floor was where most of my lectures and tutorials and that sort of thing were, and practical stuff were, and that was mainly sort of computer rooms and that. I think the fifth floor of it was like it as well. So yeah, I had to go up a lot of stairs at uni. Yeah, like we're nearly 2 hours into the game, and this is our first interaction with the professor. Yep, Rhydon seems interesting. Interested in this. Okie dokie. Hey, you just pawned me off to this lasso you made. I'ma fuck you up. Yeah, lucky I can't beat the crap out of you. Your weird fucking haircut. And your fucking bug suit thingy that makes it look like you came out of a fucking mecha anime. Yeah, the Scottish swearing Rhydon is now a thing. Oh boy. Okay. Hmm. Anywho. Dorm room. Yeah, this. We're kind of coming towards the end of the intro bit now, so. Like, yeah, we still got quite a few cutscenes left, but oh yeah, this game does have autosave. A lot of AAA games in this day and age will have autosave. A true adventure to begin. Yay! So, DLC. I will be doing the DLC stuff. But you can do Till Mask the second you get sort of let loose on the world, I won't actually be doing it straight away. I won't be doing it at that point, like... Why? Honestly... I don't see... Well... I don't know. I just kind of want to leave the DLC stuff to, like... where we get, after, base games, post-game stuff, if you will. I know that the second, bit of DLC, you need to do the base games, post-game anyway, to be able to do it. But yeah, I'll be doing the DLC stuff after the base game stuff, not into spicing it. Because one thing I did with the DLC last time was sort of get a brand new team of that for each one. I don't know. Kinda like doing that, so I'm gonna do that that way as well once I get to that point. Okay. But yeah. I will say, like, I mean by treasure, sorry I haven't been reading the dialogue, like, dialogue heavy stuff, my brain just kinda glosses over, but after, the initial opening of that, you really don't have, like, a crap ton of dialogue as much. It's a bit more spaced out, which, yeah. Set yourself destinations, decide. Yep. Your phone's ringing. Yeah, you kind of end up accidentally triple booking yourself. Yeah. And there's Team Star bases. And the official start of the third path, Starfall Street. Thank you, Eng629 for the follow. And I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, text, walls of text. My phobia, walls of text in video games. That and stealth sections in games that were clearly not built for stealth sections. And yes, me and Miraidon's kind of my fucking spirit animal. Here's a mention of food and just immediately pokes his head out the door, out his bedroom door. I'm not kidding, I literally do that. You say a fucking bacon sandwich in front, within earshot of me, and I'll be out the room before he can say, well, fucking course he responded to that. Oh yeah, you actually now can ride them. There's your cloister. Final gun, the special. You're free to decide where you want to go, and as you search for a treasure all your own. Oh, this is like. Yeah, that is actually. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said the second you get let loose on Paldea, you can actually do the first bit of the DLC, first bit of the Secret of Area Zero DLC, Teal Mask. In the old disc, you need to do some post-game stuff in base Scarlet Violet, as well as Teal Mask. So yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna just focus on the base game, and then after we do said post-game stuff, then we're going to mess about with DLC stuff. But yeah. But yeah, wanted to have a quick go through our VTuber Pokemon. First we got Waxy, because it looks like an admirer representing Iomori of Nijisan Dian's 6th Way for Luna. Then we have a Paldea and Rupert, representing the Wilsoneers of UQ Wilson of Nijisanji's 8th wave presses, and then we got Risu the Pashirisu representing Risu from Hololive ID. I can't remember her surname, unfortunately. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not massively clued into Hololive as I am Nijisanji, really. I don't know. But yeah. We also got some other miscellaneous non-VTuber named one, including Pomni, the Poor Me. Because the names are so similar and I kept accidentally calling it Pomni anyway. So now it's named after an amazing digital circus character. And it's electric type. Fucking irony, don't you think? But yeah. We also got Chong, which actually I'm gonna switch out. Because we're not really gonna use it. We also have Diggy Dig for Diglett and a Waltz. This team ain't gonna stay like this for very long, cause next stream we might start stuff, but we're probably also going to start, well, more likely grab some of our early teammates. I got some that might be good. Like 2 more, one we can name after VTubers, one of which we can actually name after Mayoshi, actually. Yeah, we're getting the Pokemon representing Mayoshi next stream, hopefully. I say hopefully. We do have to go east for that, which... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's best to have the map locked. You can either go one or 2 ways, east or west. I actually want to go west first, because the Pokemon I want to grab to represent Mayoshi is somewhere over here. But the game sort of was also hinting you go left. We can get another Pokemon map. And I think what might end up happening is I just switch Pokemon out as and when I kind of feel like it, type deal. Like, there are some times where I might want to use Pomni, or sometimes I'll switch out for Risu, or any other electric or grass types I think of. I probably won't get switched out, being Mr. and all. Wilson, I kind of want to keep my party anyway, because, well, from personal experience, Clodsire is a fucking boon for this particular gym. If I'm 100% honest. Oh yeah, you might also notice these thingies. Yeah, don't worry about those for right this second. Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably make my way over to here first, because, well, you can literally go anywhere if you, well, have the know-how to do so. So yeah, I'll probably go around here to grab the Pokemon representing Miyoshi, and then just make my way west, because this gym is a point of order, and the Oshi representing Pokemon is going to be a fire type. Any of the people that want you to fight a certain amount of Pokemon trainers and that sort of thing might do off stream. There might be some stuff I just generally do off stream because, yeah, that's what I did last time. And I do sometimes with certain games and that do things off stream anyway. Sort of thing. Anna. But I'll probably try to keep a lot more of it on stream this time. Just cause Anna. Yeah. They won last time and now we are going to switch over to the Satsu screen for a little bit. But yeah. I promise you things are gonna get a bit more interesting now that we've gotten out of the initial part of the game. Because, well, yeah, the early game really isn't that interesting. But yeah. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the. I'm now thinking about the Fucoco Notes joke from earlier. Yeah. How about we are out of that pretty much a 2-hour long prologue bit. Yeah, things will get a lot more interesting and freeform. And such. And I'm probably definitely gonna spend some time catching Pokemon and that. Don't expect me to really do shiny hunting, because not being funny, I tried to do a stream of that once. Yeah, I kind of axed that VOD because it wasn't fun. I just got annoyed with it. But that's just how it is. Sometimes games or stream ideas you have just kind of fall through. Just the nature of it. And also don't pressure streaming about to try a game that I either said no to or just generally have zero interest in actually trying. Like, if I had people next stream just try and pester me to play Fortnite, I would literally be don't do that. Because I have zero interest in games, and just trying to pester me to try and get me to play it won't work. It will probably just lead you to getting timed out or I don't know. That's my stream etiquette advice for the day, well, for the week. Don't pressure streamers into playing games that they either said no to or they really have zero interest in. Because I mean, you shouldn't really spam in a streamer's chat anyway, because, well, you're likely to get timed out or banned. And such. Also, don't go crazy on the email. don't go too crazy on the emotes, cause that can feel kind of overwhelming. But then again, I don't have that much experience with like having people that use emotes too much. You know what I mean? And some streamers, from what I've heard, some streamers do have. Well, this is only really on the Twitch side. Some streamers do have rules that make it so you can't use one streamer's emote, well, another streamer's emotes in their chat, which is fair enough, cause they could be a bit more of a family-friendly sort of streamer, and if you go in there using lewd emotes, you are just gonna get your ass banned. Like, so just be aware that with that sort of thing, different streams have kind of different environments, if you will. So yeah. Anywho, schedule. Before we pack up, let's have a little look at the schedule again. So yeah, we did Pokemon Violet today and got through the prologue stuff. And Saturday, well, no stream tomorrow, because I only really stream about 3 to 4 times a week. Just cause, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Technically. Well, I am in a not full time. Like. Very weird. People on the channel know that I'm technically unemployed anyway, so. Long time viewers kinda know that I'm unemployed, so. Yeah. But I'm actively trying to look for work and such. Yeah. Right. Saturday is an evening stream. I think it's a case of all streams just going forward now, regardless if they're on a weekend or not, are just going to be evening streams. It's just easier for me to work with and allows me to just have a bit of a chill during the day on the Saturday. Yeah. What we're actually doing on Saturday, more Monster Hunter Rise. Because you know me, I am quite the Monster Hunter nut, so yeah. And we are going to be doing the rest of the M3 star key quests. Because I want to get to the M4, the Lunagron urgent and the M4 star stuff, so I can start farming. Because I really want to get to the flagship, the flagship sort of tier. So I can start farming said flagships, because, yeah, that's where the weapons I want to get really are. And such. And I would very much like to be able to start farming those. Especially Lunagron, because that's actually going to be my choice for ice weapon, instead of like Barrier for Aurora Somnicanth. And I think there's like 1, maybe 2 pieces of armor from it that is actually going to be what I want for like my final sort of
mix set before post game and that.
Yeah, even once we beat Sunbreak and all the urgents and post game urgents and that sort of thing, both Rise or base Rise and for Sunbreak, we're still probably gonna be playing the game because I like Monster Hunter and I really like Monster Hunter Rise. But yeah, so that's the schedule. But yeah. No, I feel like I'm gonna have a well, as a second playthrough, like second full playthrough. I feel like I'm still gonna have fun with Pokemon Violet. Just mainly cause I'm gonna try to use Pokemon I either didn't really give a fair shake first couple of times. Or really didn't even think about trying. And such. Because I definitely want to diversify. And I quite like the idea of having many Pokemon I just switch in and out when I need. Because once we get into a certain mechanic, a certain activity, I can quite easily just keep up with stuff. Oh, the amount of XP I would need to funnel into those. And that. But yeah. I think I am going to call it there for today, so as always, thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today. Those of you have been chatting, lurking or voting, you're all awesome just for popping in and saying hi. I hope you all stay safe and have a fantastic rest of your day. Good night, everybody. Good night, and see you Saturday for the obligatory Monster Hunter.